Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how changing yourself will change your relationship with your specific person. So how do you change yourself so that you transform your relationship with your specific person? Is it possible to solely change yourself and change that relationship? My answer is yes, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. Before I jump in, please make sure you subscribe to my channel right there or below. And also know that I offer lots of self-study manifesting courses. There are 4 courses down there to manifest your specific person. I am working on a couple more courses for that section. There's also courses to manifest a new person, self-love, feminine energy, money, so have a look below. And then the last thing I'll say is I offer a giveaway every week. And this giveaway is for a bundle of 3 ebooks that I wrote. The way to get this ebook bundle or to enter into the contest is to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to comment below. I choose 3 winners every week on Friday. Okay, let's jump in. So, is it possible to change just yourself and have that change your relationship with your specific person? The answer is yes. And in fact, I feel that focusing on changing yourself should be the primary thing that you do when trying to manifest a new relationship with a specific person or trying to manifest a specific person in general. So how come? What am I talking about here? Okay. The way you feel is what's manifesting your reality. Your dominant inner state, your dominant beliefs, your state of being is what creates what happens out there for you. So inside of you, you have a accumulation or summary of thoughts and feelings and beliefs that are things that you essentially really assume that are true. Beliefs are things that you believe are true about yourself and about life. And this inner state is entirely responsible for creating what happens out there. So of course, if you want to change what's happening out there with this specific person, what do you have to do? You have to change yourself. And I think primarily you have to change your own beliefs and associations and expectations and assumptions about yourself, first and foremost. So why do I say that that's primary? It's because who you feel you are is what's going to be reflected back to you from the outer world. So often when people are trying to manifest a specific person, there's just a classic dynamic that you are in, whether you know it or not. And if that specific person has not come back in yet or just hasn't come in yet, because the outer world is just a reflection of your inner world, it's likely that it means if someone has not come back to you yet, your specific person, you're more predominantly in a state of lack. You're in a state of, they're not here, they don't love me, they're not coming in. Whatever it is, it could be a variety of beliefs. It doesn't even have to be, essentially it actually is going to be some version of they're not here with me. They're not here in this relationship with me. Now, feel into this with me. They're not here with me. When you feel into that, yes, there's corresponding thoughts and there's also a feeling state. There's a feeling state of being alone, left. There's a lacking feeling state. Feels like they're not here. That's lack. It could also be in panic. You can feel rejected. There's a lot of different things you could be feeling, but essentially that's all connected to the belief that they're not here. So if you're moving about your life and you're more predominantly feeling these types of things, they're not here. And what continues to impress the subconscious mind with these feeling states, or with these thoughts that turn into feeling states, is looking at the 3D reality and saying, they're not here, they're not here, that they're not here. And it evokes a state inside of you that says they're not here. Now, you're the only, you can only change your own state, and you can only change your own association of yourself. And that's going to change what happens with your specific person. So what you have to do is start practicing a new story, which is going to evoke a new feeling state. I would say just doing thoughts without feeling differently isn't actually going to change the outer reality. So if you're telling yourself they're here, they're here, they're here, but you're not feeling like they're here, I don't know, tell me, maybe you get results with that. But I'd say actually that's a common way that people aren't perhaps doing the technique correctly. So for me, you want your whole system on board. You want your thoughts, your feelings, your state of being to be on board with a new story that's going to create a new reality out there. You have to do it in here first. So how do you do this? Well, you have to start locating little points of, a new story, like even just little bullet points of a new story that you want to start telling yourself that are going to lead you to a different result. So let's say you want the result to be that your specific person is super into you. But let's say you try to tell yourself your specific person is super into you, and like you can't really get on board with it right now. Like it's too different than what's happening in your reality. And like when you try to tell yourself my specific person is totally into me, they want me, let's say you can't quite get on board with that. That's okay. Why didn't you start with, they're starting to think about me more? If it's a specific person that you don't know, it could be they're randomly being drawn to me. Life is creating a reality where they're randomly being drawn to me. Sure. Start there. So you want to start with these little places, these little storylines that you can start to believe. Now, what you're going to notice, and this is the most important thing through my perspective, is that when you start telling a new story, let's say the new story is they're starting to think about me more. That story, I want you to tune into the feeling state of that story. They're starting to think about me evokes a feeling state that is very different than they left me, they don't think about me, they don't want me, they're ignoring me. This feeling state is very different than they're starting to think about me more. Can you feel that? If you can feel the difference between those feeling states, please comment below with whatever you want, because this is so important. This is the thing I really want you to know. It's your feeling state that is manifesting your reality. So you want to start moving from the feeling state of they don't want me, they don't love me, they're not doing it. And all of this typically is coming from you focusing very much on the 3D reality. You want to come back to yourself, into your own inner world. You want to be creating a new story. Sure, the story can include them, but you have to change how you feel. Ideally, you're going to move from they don't want to be with me, they don't think about me, they're ignoring me, I'm left, I'm abandoned. You're going to move from that to, maybe you'll take this step first, which is they're thinking about me, but you're going to move all the way to they're into me. They can't get enough of me. They're in love with me. We love being together. It's amazing for us to be together. You see what I'm doing? And at this side, in this feeling state, it feels entirely different. Yes, you're telling a new story, but more importantly, there's an evoked feeling state. There's an evoked state of being that you have when you believe or feel that your specific person is into you. There's a different feeling state when you just think that they're starting to think about you. But what you can see is in this realm, they're thinking about me, all the way to they're madly in love with me. It feels so different than I'm ignored, I'm left, I'm abandoned. And this is the point I want to get across in this video. You have to change you. You have to change how you feel. It has very little to do with them. And I think where people really go wrong, in particular with manifesting a specific person, you're focused a lot on the other person. It's okay. This is what we do. We focus outside of ourselves. You're focused a lot on the other person. You're creating a story about it, and it's making you feel lack. It's making you feel left, abandoned, lack. Okay? So if you've struggled with feeling left in a relationship, I'm going to link my video that goes deep into what to do if you feel like that. But essentially, you're in this feeling state. You got to transition yourself. You have to become a new person. That new person is not left, is not abandoned. In fact, you are wanted, you are desired, you are cared for, you are loved. That's who you are. When that's who you become, that's what you create. It's as simple as that. It's super straightforward. This isn't complicated. The only thing that is challenging is learning to really take power over your own inner world. Take power over your thoughts and your feelings and your state of being. That all comes with practice. All of my courses down there teach how to do this, honestly. It's like part of, if you struggle with changing your inner state, use someone like me who can help you. You know, that's why I created all these courses. It's to guide you into a new state of being. Because that's all you need to do. When you're in a new state of being, you create a new reality. So use someone like me. I mean, I know you're here watching my videos, which is amazing. Watch my videos, do my courses, practice, practice, practice. Eventually that state of being is going to become more natural for you. Because that's what happens when we practice. What happens when you practice anything? Practice driving a car, practice riding a bike. When you practice something, it becomes natural. And that's what you want to do. You want to arrive in the state of being that is your desired result, living in the end, and you want it to become a natural experience for you. When it's natural within, you create it out there. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for being here with me in this video. I love being here with you. Please make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.